You're just a playboy. I ain't tryna playboy. I ain't thinking about you. Not thinking about.
Hi guys, it's Mika, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back, I guess. And today we are going to be doing a 2026 glow up on a budget because we do not need to break the bank to be a baddie. I love watching these videos, but I feel like a lot of the videos I watch, it's a bunch of people doing Korean or Japanese treatments or just paying to get their lashes done, which I love watching. I will live vicariously through you. If I had that money, I would do it too. But realistically, I just graduated college and I know not everyone can travel to Korea or get all these skin treatments done. So I'm just going to show you some things that I do at home just to reset, give myself that confidence boost, because you don't need to splurge to feel good. So I'm just going to show you guys some things that I do to give yourself a confidence boost for your mind, body, and your face part. So if you need a reset for 2026, then keep on watching. First thing for this glow up is to go to the gym. Not only do I want to look good, I also want to feel good. I've been going to the gym for like the past month. So today I'm hitting legs. As the title, as it says in this video, I'm wearing portable, cheap things you can get on a budget. I literally get a lot of my clothes from Plato's Closet. Sports bras literally from Plato's Closet and Nike. And then, you know, why am I doing that? And then these shorts are also from Plato's Closet years ago. Going there, I'm gonna wear this matcha mango hoodie coming soon. This is only the samples. You guys get a sneak peek. But also, I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice, I was a little sick. Sore throat, little cough thing that was going around, that where you don't feel sick, but you're like, I feel gross. I know the gym can be super intimidating at first, so I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Do not listen to all the influencers. Do not doom scroll and intimidate yourself more with the gym. The most important thing is to get yourself inside the gym. Whenever I tell anyone who regularly goes to the gym already that I started going, a lot of the times they might tell you, you should do this exercise. You're probably doing it wrong. You should take these supplements like creatine. You should start dieting. And they're probably right, but you're literally just starting and you don't need to know everything. Just need to start with something. For me, I started doing 4 exercises of whatever I'm working out that day, whether it's legs, arms, back, and then build my preferences from there on what I like to do. It's a big step for just getting familiar with the gym before trying to learn it from the distance. So my only piece of advice is that form is very important to not injure yourself, and obviously don't overload your weight while you're starting when you're trying to get familiar with the machine. And I'm sure you've heard it a lot, but get that mind-muscle connection first. If you thought we were going to the gym just for one day, what kind of glow up would this be? You need to be going consistently. I know it's hard. Girl, it was hard for me to pull myself to walk out the door today. I haven't even done it yet, so... But I'm gonna do it. If you're gonna work out, you need to consistently go. Be more active, get your body moving, and just feel better than rotting for like 5 hours. You could be at the gym for an hour. Not that hard, and you still get to rot for 4 hours. We are in the bathroom. So, workout's done. I am gonna take an everything shower. So, shave, hair mask. I'm shaving my eyebrows and my mustache. So before I showered, I want to show you guys some of the product that I use. I have been using, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Yuna Deep Damage Treatment and Hair Mask by Dr. For Hair. I got this when I was in Korea. Came in a pack of 2 because I was like, this smells so awesome. It smells like, it's like a mature floral scent. It's not like the Bath and Body Works kind of scents. Not that I don't like Bath and Body Works, it's just that this smells so good. And it's just like my kind of scent. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that today. And then to shave, need a new head or razor thing. I got like a pack of flamingo razors and razor heads from Costco like 2 years ago, I want to say. I don't shave that much during the winter, but this was like a bag full of razor heads, so I'm still going through it. And I love flamingo because I get the least amount of razor bumps, and it's like gives me the smoothest results, especially their foaming shave cream, but I do not have it right now, so I'm using conditioner. Let's go shower. Just shower. I shaved my legs and everything, but I just put on toner. I used Round Lab Ducto toner. I got it at Costco. It comes with 2 big bottles and a little travel size, and I love this so freaking much. It added so much like bounce and dewiness and like glow into my skin. As you can see, I have like a bit left, so I'm about to go into my second bottle. I already put it on because I'm gonna blow dry my hair, and then afterwards I'm gonna do a face mask. Also, do you guys like my bathroom sticker? And this is my first original painting I made, I think in like 4th grade. I usually use my Dyson, but it has not been working, and I have to send it to the support center again. this, and if you're watching this, not a good look on you. I'm back to just a regular blow dryer, but I'm not doing anything in my hair today, so I'm just gonna blow dry it. Hair is dry now. I usually like to blow dry my hair just because I noticed it doesn't get greasy as easily the next day, and it gives me a little bit more volume. But the face mask I'm going to be using is from baddies. I always get my face mask from TJ Maxx or Marshalls because they always have Korean skincare. I had like a lot from my last trip to Korea and I stocked up. Not everyone can go to Korea. Go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but their stuff is either expired or it's been opened. Face masks are packaged. You can judge the packaging all you want and if it's open or not. Check the expiration date. But they usually come in like huge like 10 packs, so that'll save you a lot of money. This is like my second one I've used of this brand, so it's pretty good. It has vitamin C. I'm just looking to brighten my skin and add some glow back because with the winter weather it's been dehydrating as winter weather can get in Florida. I'm gonna use my little Waddle Dee clips. I'm gonna wait 10 to 20 minutes. That's kind of a big range. I'm gonna wait 15 minutes. And I'm gonna rub the rest of the serum in my hand because my calluses from the gym. I will see you guys in a bit. Low-key scrolled too long. Oh, I'm just gonna massage. Oh, this side is so slimy. I'm gonna massage everything in, even though I don't think everything would be able to absorb. Okay, this is like too much. I can't. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. It's cold and not like, I mean like 60, 70 degrees. It is literally like 50s right now in Florida for New Year's Eve. But right now, I'm gonna trim my bangs. I have been trimming my own bangs for as long as I can remember. My preference really varies. Sometimes I like a short curtain bang, sometimes I like a long curtain bang. So the first thing I'm doing is separating from the top, like basically the top middle of my head, all the way down to the front of my ear. Oh my god, this photo is falling. And this isn't going to be all my bangs, obviously. This is how I get my little face framing pieces. So then from here, from the same point, I just make a little triangle. Maybe to like the end of your eyebrow. But it depends how full you want your bangs to be. Oh my gosh! Dang! So yeah, depending on how full you want your bangs to be, you can put this point a little closer to your forehead. But I find that the best swoop action happens when you start bro. And you can wet your hair, but just don't feel like it today. It's honestly better if you do. The last time I cut my bangs, I wanted a little bit of front fringe, so that's why it's a little straighter here. We'll see what I feel. So I basically over direct the hair, looking straight, and as you can see, there's already like a straight cut. And I'm not too picky about the cut being like, incredibly straight. Like sometimes I'll literally just cut right into it like this. It's just the way that your bangs fall, you know? I judge how much I want to cut by where I want it to land. I used to want it to land right under my nose, but now I make it like right around the middle of my nose so that it just curves right by my eyebrow. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Now we got like this feathery action, so then now I just push it back and see if it falls the way I want it to. And then if I want like that little fringe, I'll just take a little tiny triangle piece and then I just cut like a little bit of a triangle, not really trimming too much of the angle right here, but more so on the inner part so that this still blends in with it. And I can push it to the side, this part, and then I just slowly trim it all the way down to blend it a bit like that. And then that's basically it. And then I'll also test it by putting my hair in a ponytail, pulling the little side pieces down. This little piece is kind of bothering me, guys. Actually, I think it's okay. I think it's just because I didn't curl my bangs. That is how I trim my bangs. So the next part of this glow up is going to be doing my nails. Usually I grow out my nails a little bit. Functionality of short nails after having gel extensions for a minute. I don't get my nails done. I don't have that money to spend every month. One day we'll get there, but I still enjoy doing my nails. So I just have a bunch of gel polish and like a whole gel kit here that have accumulated over the years, like my own lamp and some cat eye polishes, some chrome powders, little gems to put on my nails. So let's do our nails together. I will link the UV lamp and some of my favorite polishes below, but I know that this isn't in everyone's budget and the cost of this can accumulate, but it is something I saved up for and it's lasted me for like 5 years, I want to say. Like my $50 worth of polishes and lamp versus $100 per month for someone else to do my nails in the long run will save you so much money. And it's also a hobby you can get into that does need a bit of practice for more technical designs or even just painting with your non-dominant hand, but there are also alternatives like press-ons, and it's just figuring out what works best for you to help you feel good on a budget. I think they look so good and I love how the cat eye turned out. I think it just looks like a velvet polka dot, but I think it's so cute and simple and yeah. Please ignore the pile of clothes on my chair. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but today's New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna be getting ready for the party tonight a little early. It's 3 p.m. Party's at 6. I have nothing else to do, and doing my makeup is so fun. So I don't know how I'm structuring this video, so I'm just gonna make this a little chit chat section. But how was 2025 for you guys? This year, I would not say it's a bad year. I wouldn't say it was the easiest year. I definitely accomplished a lot more things that I think I take a little bit for granted. I literally graduated this year. I traveled a lot more than I usually do on my own money, and I'm very grateful for. I think just also like post-grad, I moved back home. A lot of my friends are all in different cities. I don't get to see them a lot, and it requires like a plane flight. Obviously not ideal, but also just having a lot of alone time helps me focus more on my career, what I want to do with my life. And speaking of career, this year I've made a lot of growth with my small business that I started when I was in high school. And since like the job market is just so bad right now, I'm very grateful to have something to really be mine and it's not dependent on other people's approval. So we'll see what happens with that in 2026. I just think honestly I have a really hard time with the idea of committing to that because it's not your typical route or career path. It's hard to find people to look for advice, fully commit myself. Should I just stop looking for a job? So honestly speaking, that's kind of where I'm at. Towards the end of this year, I've had a lot more clarity and being able to focus on what I truly enjoy doing, which is designing for my small business and managing it. So I'm grateful to be in the position where I am right now. For 2026, I honestly don't know what to expect because when I graduated, I didn't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the half of my year. I don't get tired from going to class. Like I don't even have like why am I taking a nap? I literally didn't go to class. I didn't go to work. Like what am I gonna do? I think that was something that I like struggled with because I was just like always feeling tired without having like a task to do unless I gave it myself. Obviously it is very nice still, like self-starter kind of thing. It's very confusing. It's not easy. Going into the next year, I'm just gonna try and be more hopeful with the projects that I have in mind and hope and just see things through rather than sitting in this post-grad lull, which is very common, and even though I know it's like pretty common, it still doesn't feel good to be in. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, but I do want to wear colored contacts today. I used to wear colored contacts a lot. This is like the first time I've worn them in like 2 years. So I only bought dailies just because I don't really want to go back to wearing them every day. But I love Hoodie Lens. I've been buying from them ever since. And I don't have a prescription, by the way. So I just use these for makeup because I think it just adds a little bit extra sparkle. This is in the color Tea Brown.
Huh?
Whoa. Can you see the difference? I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. So I just finished my makeup. Ooh, so cute. I don't really do anything different from my normal makeup. I think the difference in this makeup, not really now, is my lashes and my eyes, obviously. I use clusters, but I use normal lash glue. And these ones have like more of the anime manga lash for a little more dramatic effect. And it's also my last pair of lash clusters. That's what I had to use. We're gonna move on to hair. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my fluffy little waves. I used to just do like the braids, but those are always unpredictable and sometimes it still makes you look like a wet dog in the morning. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get a 3/4 inch curling wand. I got mine on sale and I think it was like $15 or something. And then you're gonna section off your hair. I usually get a smaller section of hair for these waves, but the thicker you get your sections, the less wavy it'll be, or like the bigger waves. So the first thing I do is clamp at the root of my hair, and then I hold it there until it gets like warm enough. And then I go underneath like that motion. And then I continue the same process going down the strand. And then when I get to the ends, I just kind of fully curl it so that it's a little more twisty at the end. And then you should get like a little tube curl like this. And then you're just gonna repeat it all over your head. Don't brush it out until the end. I know a lot of people can struggle with this kind of technique with the going underneath, but I would suggest releasing some more tension on the strands of your hair when you're going underneath, especially if you want to get really close to the root when you get to the last section. And then for my bangs, I like to just do like a full 180 while pulling my bangs backwards so that it curls kind of like this. And then, yeah, it kind of looks a little crazy right now, but my hair gets straightened really easily. And especially when you fluff them out like this, I just like to shake it from the roots and then brush it all the way down. I don't use an actual brush, I just finger comb. The curls will calm down. Then on the roots, I like to just press the curling wand a little bit like that so that there's just a little more volume. And then you have these beautiful mermaid fluffy waves. So something that I've been trying to get better at is journaling, but let me tell you guys, I have a hot take. I don't really like journaling. I know everyone says it's a method to like decompress, get all your thoughts out. My hand cannot keep up with my thoughts. This is my tip for those who want to journal but struggle with it because you just have so many thoughts going on. I know some people refer to a digital planner so that you can type, which I've tried, but I just have so much stationery that I love. I still love writing. I like writing with my own pens and like putting stickers and cute washi tapes and stuff. I have been practicing daily journaling, but limiting it to like 5 sentences, like short paragraphs, like those like assignments you used to do when you were in elementary school when you had to write 5 sentences of whatever prompt. So I have been doing that for the past month and I've been pretty consistent, but I forgot to do yesterday, so I'm gonna do that now. This is actually a Muji planner and I love their layouts because it's literally just enough space and there's dots, so anyways, I like that they have dotted lines, like more of a bullet journal feel. I can still like decorate it, but it just has like a template, you know? Right now, I'm going to journal for yesterday and I'm gonna start writing my New Year's resolutions and I will get back to you guys on how I do my New Year's resolutions. I would like to say that I was eating Raisin Canes while I was journaling, and these crumbs on my lips were staying there the whole time I was talking after this little section. So, now that I pointed it out, those are chicken tender crumbs, so ignore them. Just wrote all my New Year's resolutions. Who knows if I end up adding more, but this is just what I did for now. There's like this empty page at the end of the month. I just decided to write my New Year's resolutions here. I categorize mine into habits, mindset, short-term and long-term. So habits is first like things on the daily and implement to my routine more. So it's like I think about it less. It's less screen time, more specifically scrolling, because I honestly don't mind Fortnite over scrolling. Like I feel like I'm interacting, like I'm talking to my cousin more, and like it's just more of a bonding thing. So at least I'm spending time with like friends. So I would rather be reading, or I'm gonna learn a new song on the guitar or piano, especially because, as I mentioned, I've been enjoying short nails. Mindset. For this one, this is more like reminders for myself and things that I keep telling myself in my brain that I either want to stop or encourage myself better. To don't assume people expect the worst of you. I feel like a lot recently I have been like thinking like people will be like, oh, like why doesn't she have a job, or like does she really think watching me will go that far, or like even things like what is she wearing. Girl, does not matter. Opinions don't matter, obviously. It's more so that like why do I assume people say like that they'll say those stuff about me, when in reality I do have people supporting me, which is the other thing I wrote, that there are people supporting me despite distance or having a busy schedule. Okay, and the more realistic, tangible ones are the short term and long term. The short term are things that I will be accomplishing within 2026. These are more career based and like numerical. The 2 matcha mango drops. You're already seeing one of them on the way, but this one took a while, so we'll see if a second one happens. The next is 5 tabling events. Last year I did 6, but just 5 really good events that help matcha mango grow overall and not just something I'm sitting at for like 5 hours, you know. And then the last thing is Japan. I am going to Japan next year, or this year by the time you guys are seeing that, and I just want to enjoy it to 100%. Even if I don't get to see everything, I want to be able to fully enjoy the trip and not worry about like too big of details or if we miss something on the schedule. So I just want to be able to fully enjoy that. Next is long term, and I only have one thing planned, which is save to move, because I love being home. I like getting to spend time with my parents and my doggy, and being around family is something I want to value more. So now that hair, makeup, everything, shower is basically done, now it's just the outfit. It's cold today. Didn't expect that. So I'm going to be wearing a sweater, which I'm excited about. We're gonna figure an outfit and change. My boyfriend really wants to match like all the time whenever we hang out, so of course I want to match. He's wearing brown and like olive green brown slacks that I thrifted, but I am also a big fan of these Lucan jeans that I got recently because they are just like new jeans, baggy, like just so comfortable. Like, and then I have this belt that I thrifted too. It's really cool. I think it's real leather. The buckle looks like this. You can actually push the silver out and you can cut the leather so that it's like exactly your waist length. Either way, I think I'm definitely gonna wear this sweater from Uniqlo. It's a little bit more fitted, but it's a little slouchy. Let's get changed. So this is the first outfit. I think it's cute, very baggy, straight. I'm gonna be bringing this bag that my cousin got me for Secret Santa. I'm gonna try on the other outfit. This one is cute, I think. I don't really know, guys. I don't know. Guys, what do I do? Okay, this is the second outfit. I think I'm gonna wear this with the other jeans just because I feel like the silhouette is off. Like it's puffy here and just like straight here. So I think this is gonna be the fit. I like the shape of it a lot better and I think it's just a lot more comfortable. The bag, I think everything just goes together. I got these for Christmas and they are gorgeous. Love it. I love it better than like the standard ballet flats because of the buckles. That's like probably my favorite thing. And then this is like a dark silver chrome with like or brown suede. I think it just looks so pretty. It matches the outfit perfectly. And I think I've just been looking for a reason to wear these. And if you're saying, Mika, you're wearing shoes in a house, guys, these are new. I haven't worn them out yet. Yay! The fit. Please excuse my dog barking. But the last thing for this glow up is obviously scents. So thank you to the clone for sending me these perfumes. So sorry about my dog. As I've said this whole video, glow up on a budget. You do not need to spend so much money on luxurious products just to feel good. And the clone makes dupes of your luxury perfumes. Like this one is called Pleasure Noir, inspired by Le Labo Santal 33. This one is called Brave in Love, inspired by Love Don't Be Shy. And this one is called Lost in Symphony number 83, inspired by Symphony. That one is my favorite, guys. This one smells so good. I don't know what specific scent it is that makes it so addicting, but it literally like scratches one part of my brain. I don't know if that's bad, but it smells so good. So I'm gonna wear that. If you guys are interested in checking them out, I do have a coupon code, so you guys can check them out with the link in my description. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year!